Hello, my nerdlings. If you're new here, my name is Nikki. Welcome to my channel where we get nerdy. Today, we are going to film our June TBR. Now, in the past, I have played Tabrinko, but my board broke. I have played various other TBR games. Never really liked any of them. So I decided to design mine own again. To design my own again. It's 4:30 in the morning, okay? I haven't had any caffeine. Ooh, wait. I have a rush. Hold on. Okay, now I got my rush. I don't know if where you live. I think Aromas is just a Maine slash maybe New England thing. Um, it's a coffee joint. But they also have this energy drink thing called a Rush, um, that they flavor with syrups. And I have a student that works there, and for my birthday, they brought me a deconstructed one so that I could make it the next morning so it wouldn't go flat because it's carbonated. So this is my Rush. The colors don't do it justice. It's usually really, really pretty. The flavors I get are blue raspberry, green apple, and kiwi. So, yep, that's good. Now, back to the TBR game. So what I did is I took a board game that my family was not using, and instead of throwing it out or something, I recycled it. So on this side, it's Monopoly Rivals. On this side, it's a TBR game. So basically, we have a start, and each corner is a free space. We roll the dice, we go around the board game, and when we land on one of these spots that's in the middle, we pull a prompt. But the thing is the prompt has to match the color that's here. So, like, if I pull, like, Toucher and Die on fantasy, it has to be a fantasy book with a Toucher and Die kind of trope. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. If it doesn't, it'll make sense when we play. Um, and what I have is I have a D12. This is going to get rolled and determine how many books I have to pick for the month. If it's anything less than 4, I possibly will roll again and pick the higher number. And then I have here, what is this, a D10? It's a D8. I have a D8. And that's what we're going to roll to get around the board. Simple? Okay. Let me set this up. Let me play for you, and then we'll pick some books. So first, let's figure out how many books we're picking. Okay. It's a 2. We're going to roll again. And I lost it. Found it. Now we're going to roll again. A 3. Why don't we just add the 2 and the 3 and say we roll 5 times? So roll number 1, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it has to be a dark romance. I don't know if you can see where he is very well. It's got to be a dark romance with a pet companion. I don't even know of any dark romance with a pet companion. We're going to put this back. Draw again. A book you own but haven't read. Oh, let me turn that so you can actually see it. So what we're going to do, so I know what genre it's supposed to be, I'm going to set it right on that square. All right, roll number 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantasy. A fantasy where opposites attract. Okay. Roll number 3, a 1. Let's go with this one. A fantasy novella. Roll number 4, a 1. Sci-fi. A book with a number in the title. I don't know if I even have a sci-fi with a book with a number in the title. We're putting it back. Let's go. Book I've been avoiding. Mix this up a little bit. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A romance. With a character that loves books. We'll see what I got. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's our 5 rolls. I kind of want to roll a 6th time, just cause. A 1. So we're back to start, and start, all the corners are free spaces. So I do not have to pull a prompt for this one. Let me find some books, and we'll see what we have. Okay, we found some books. First, I forgot which one we got first. Dark romance, right? So for that, we're going to go with Crossed by Emily McIntyre. I am totally not skipping a book in this series. Well, publication order. I don't think you have to read them in order. But this is a dark romance where, inspired by The Hunchback of Notre Dame, where I'm pretty sure Claude Frollo, the bad guy in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, ends up with Esmeralda's character. So he is righteousness, she is sin. Father Cade Frederick is a holy man, brought up in the streets of Paris. He has dedicated his life to the church, but there is a monster that lingers just beneath the surface, a sickness, one that bleeds darkness and feeds on the damned. When he's tasked to become the priest in Festival, Vermont, a town both beautiful in architecture and riddled with despair, his sickness sings, demanding he rid the place of evil. Amaya Paquette is Festival's beautiful mystery. She spends her days caring for her younger brother, and her nights transforming into Esmeralda, dancing for greedy eyes and shameless lips. Although she longs for love, she shies away from companionship, afraid of being abandoned again. When Father Cade lays eyes upon Amaya, he finds himself ensnared, convinced she's using witchcraft to lure him to her. He can't eat, can't breathe, can't think unless it's of her. And temptation is devastating mistress. She's his weakness, so he decides he'll be her demise, even if it means killing the only woman he might ever love. So, I think, yeah, it's a dark contemporary romance. It is a fractured fairy tale, not fantasy, and not a literal retelling. So, there's that. Fun fact, Hunchback of Notre Dame, all-time favorite Disney movie. Yeah. However, favorite princess, Mulan. And then after that, I'm pretty sure we got the fantasy with opposites attract. And with that, I'm going to go with Spark of the Ever Flame by Penn Cole. I feel like I'm late to the party on this one. In a mortal world colonized by the gods and ruled over by the descended, their cruel magical offspring, Diem Bellator yearns to escape her poor village. Her mother's sudden disappearance and the discovery of a dangerous secret about her past offer Diem an unexpected opportunity to enter the dark world of descended royalty and unlock the web of mysteries her mother left behind. I know that this is a romantasy, and I know the books get thick, but I'm curious, and it's I like these edges. Honestly, I really think they're pretty. So let's stick the little piece of paper back in there so I don't lose it. And then after that, we got novella. That is fantasy. I do not have a physical book for this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to the audiobook of Vicious Darling by Nikki St. Crow. This is a Peter Pan reimagining, retelling kind of thing. Why choosy Peter Pan? Dark. I like it. Um, so book 3. I can't really tell you what it's about without spoiling the first 2 books. So there it is. I'm listening to it on Spotify Premium. The next one, I'm going to listen to probably on Audible, because I have some credits that I need to use. And oh wait, no, we missed we skipped the sci-fi. Just kidding. Sci-fi. That, let's see. I've been avoiding He Who Fights with Monsters, because this bitch is thick. Yeah. So this is by Travis Devereaux. It is a lit RPG. Jason wakes up in a mysterious world of magic and monsters. It's not easy making the career jump from office supply store manager to heroic interdimensional adventurer. At least Jason tries to be heroic, but it's hard to be good when all your powers are evil. He'll face off against cannibals, cultists, wizards, monsters, and just on his first day, he's going to need courage. He's going to need wit, and he's going to need some magic powers of his own. But first, he's going to need pants. So this was recommended to me by my sister's boyfriend, RJ, and because I recommended him Dungeon Crawler Carl, he loved Dungeon Crawler Carl. Now he read this and he is totally intrigued and wants me to read it. There's that. Now on to the last book. No, second to last book. I didn't pick a free for the start. I know what I'm going to pick anyways. Romance that has a character who loves books. For that, I'm going to pick Miss Penelope Featherington. And what's it called? Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. Have I read the other Bridgerton books? No. Do I watch the show? Yeah. Am I still going to read Penn's book first? Yeah. Why? Because I love Penn. So I'm going to use an Audible credit to unlock that book. And then for my free space, I'm going to go with Love Story by Elle Kennedy. This is a Briar Universe standalone romance featuring the next generation of the off-campus characters, where one unforgettable summer changes everything. It's the kids from Briar U and off-campus, and I am so excited. I don't want to tell you who this is about because it'll spoil off-campus for you, but just know I'm so excited. I can't wait. Can't wait. So, um, yeah. But look at these edges. Absolutely beautiful, right? So, those are the 6 books I will be reading for the month of June. Let me know if you liked the video. So hit that like button. Comment down below some book recs for me because I don't have a whole lot of sci-fi on my shelves because I'm like just now delving into it. So like any sci-fi, um, romance, or I really like these lit RPGs. Anything that you think I might like, but I hate Ender's Game. Just so you know, so anything like that, I'm good. I did like Gideon the Ninth, and that was considered sci-fi. So you tell me what type of sci-fi books I should read, and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. Until next time, you are loved and you are valid.